Hello everyone, as my previous video was about mounts I wanted in Final Fantasy XIV, I thought that this video would be a nice follow-up. So here's 5 easy mounts to get. Number 1. Unicorn mount. This was actually mentioned in my previous video, but the Unicorn mount requires you to have a Conjurer at level 30 and have finished the Conjurer class quest line. So if you're a white mage, take off the Jobstone and search for the quest Puff Unicorn in Old Gordania. The quest will actually be here in the Conjurer guild and it's this NPC. It's a very short quest to get a cool mount, and I'd consider this mount the mount for White Mage. It's such a cute mount and it just fits the aesthetic and ideology of White Mage, being the protector of the magical forest or something like that. Number 2. Achievement point mounts. You might ask, what are achievement points? Well, it's a currency you get for every time you get an achievement, and it's a currency you can trade in for awesome rewards. This one is also in Old Gordania. This is a one-of-a-kind NPC that only exists in Old Gordania, so it's not really a city-state NPC, so you have to go to Old Gordania to get these mounts and to spend the achievement points. This NPC can be found here and he is called Jonathas. When you talk with him, select Exchange Achievement Certificates. I refer to them as points. Select Others, scroll all the way down and you'll see 3 items with a star icon that's being sold for 6. Those are the 3 mounts you can get from the achievement points. The following mounts are Vital Resonator, Behemoth, and a Megitek Deathclaw. Those 3 mounts are quite easy to get since you'll passively get enough achievement points by basically playing the game. Speaking of 3, Firmament mount. So this one is kind of a cheat, but there's an area you can unlock in Heavensward's post-game, and it's pretty much a zone filled with fates, but for crafters and gatherers only. And in this zone, there's a random chance of getting a mount, but the mount is seen so often that it's really cheap on the market board, since it's not hard to get at all. On my server it's getting sold at 1k gil, and I don't really expect the price to change on other servers really. Number 4. Megitek Sky Armor. For the last 2 mounts on the list, it's gonna be a bit time consuming to get, but still quite easy to get because you'll most likely be able to get them without knowing your cult. So, the Megitek Sky Armor is a mount from the PvP zone, Wolf's Den. All it requires is for you to have capped on the PvP currency Wolf Marks, which you can easily do if you just do the frontline roulette every day or actively play Crystalline Conflict. Once you've given the max, which is 20k, you'll be able to buy from the Wolf Mark exchange vendor in Wolf's Den. Choose the Wolf Marks Other in category, click on subcategory, scroll a bit down until you see the emotes and minions, and there's the mount, right below them with the star icon for 20k Wolf Marks. Number 5. Tank mounts. This one was also mentioned in my previous video, but each tank has 2 achievements which rewards them with a mount. I'll name the achievements for Paladin, but remember each tank has their own version of these achievements. It's named the same, but change out the Paladin with your own tank. Except for Gunbreaker, they have 2 achievements also named the same, and they act kinda bit different. Tank your Paladin free. Requires you to complete 300 duties as Paladin. It can be any of the following: level 61 and above dungeons, level 61 and above extreme trials, 50, 60, 70 roulette duties and leveling roulette. Do mind though, the roulettes will only count with the daily award bonus, so you have to watch out if there's a tank icon next to the roulette. The second achievement is a bit confusing with its description, but somebody's gotta do it. Paladin. It's completing 200 high level duties as a Paladin. Now, what it means with high level duties is simply any of the following duties: extreme trial, normal raid, and savage raid. Even as this one is the confusing one to understand, it actually is the one that is farmable as far as I know, because those duties you can do them unsynced and still progress on the achievement. And also, this is the one that Gunbreaker only has to do. I even fact checked this by quickly farming Garuda Extreme with a friend, and it actually counted as a point in my achievement, so that's pretty cool. Thank you so much for making it to the end of the video. Is there any mounts that you wanted to see in this video? Then please leave an awesome comment in the comment section below about what mount you wanted to see in the video, and tell me how many of these mounts you already had or if you found them easy or hard to get. And of course, you're more than welcome to give suggestions for future videos. I'm really trying my best to push out these videos, so I would really appreciate it if you can give me a like and subscribe, because that will really help me out a lot. It's been Greenstar and I'm out.